Hey, you go crazy.
DJ UTV, let them know who we got in the building.
Oh, it's your boy Dave East, man. What's goody?
Don Pablo, what you on, gang?
I'm chilling, man. Can't call it.
Man, welcome to DJ UTV, but let the viewers know where we at, 'cause we ain't in Chicago right now.
Oh, we in Harlem, man. It's my store from the deli. You know what I'm saying? I got all my falling, my hearts around on the wall like that, but this my own boutique I got at home.
Word. It's called From the Deli.
From the deli there.
So when y'all come visit New York, y'all pull up on Dave East at From the Deli. Is that what this FTD stand for?
Stand for From the Dirt.
Okay.
But I wanted to
Switch it up.
flip it with the store, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And this was originally a bodega when I got it.
Okay.
So we just flipped it with the deli.
How long have you all been in business here?
A little under a year.
Okay. And who inspired you to open up a store like this?
The first person I really seen do it like the right way and something that really was like, damn, that's dope, was Nip. You know what I mean? God bless his soul. When I went out to LA with him, he had the store in his hood and shit like that. And that was fire to me, but I just still never, at that point, I didn't see how I could do it. And just over time, we was able to put it together, find the right location, you know, create a good group of people that can run it. So we rolling.
Word. And we see Nipsey Hussle up here on the wall. You know, if you do your Dave East research, he got a big ass Nipsey Hussle tat on his back. I got Hustle and Motivated tatted on my hand. So can you tell the viewers what Nipsey Hussle meant to you?
He's my dog. Good soul, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot. Just a lot of good energy, man. A lot of influence. A lot of building, talking about life, talking about plans and what we wanted to do. But just overall a good person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that anytime I was in LA, he held me down or looked out for me. Even if he wasn't there, he would make sure I had the things I needed. Or, you know what I mean? Like that. So he just always was like somebody that I could depend on or just reach out to. And you know what I mean? So that was my dog.
Word. So taking it from the top, man, Dave East, you say you from Harlem, New York.
Yeah.
Tell us what it was like for you growing up in Harlem.
Regular hood. Try to stay alive, stay out of jail, stay out the mix, make some money, get fresh. Play ball, you know what I'm saying? Basketball is really my first love. And I think that kept me out of a lot of shit I might have got into, you know what I'm saying? Got the opportunity to get out the hood, go try school. I went to University of Richmond, VA. Got kicked out of there, then I went to Towson in Baltimore. And then from there, life shifted, I got locked up. Came back to New York, got into the rap.
Word. Why did you get kicked out of school the first time?
Fighting.
Okay.
Arguments, just like a lot of, you know, like when you on academic, not academic, athletic scholarship,
right?
They keep up with all your basically, you know what I mean? So I think I was up my last strike, you know what I mean? They packed me up.
So you went to another school, that didn't work out, and from there is when you end up catching the gun charge?
Facts.
Okay.
In Baltimore, I was driving back to New York with a chick that I was cool with, using her car, and that's how that happened. And then from there, I did my little time or whatever, got out of that mix, came back to New York, got with some niggas that was already trying to do the rap. But they had like a little studio set up in our project in the building.
Right.
So from there, I lived on the 6th floor. My man was on the 3rd floor. I go to his crib, he'd come to my crib, and I just stayed at that shit to this day.
When it come to rapping, Dave East is definitely one of the nicest on the mic for sure. When did you know you was nice? Like, yeah, I got for real.
Just the response from the streets, like just from the hood, the whole New York. I be in Brooklyn, niggas was with it. I be in Harlem, niggas was with it. I be in Queens, niggas was with it. The Bronx, like just anywhere I was at, I was really getting the same response. You know what I'm saying? And then once some of the older G's started paying the attention, you know what I'm saying? That really changed for me.
Word.
But just the initial response I got was like, yo, you nice with that shit. If you take it serious, that might be something you could, you know what I'm saying? Become real good at. And I just locked in.
And who was some artists that you looked up to when you were coming up?
Shit, mad niggas, man. Locks, Pun, Dipset, of course, Mace, DMX, West Coast Snoop, Dre, all of that. Outkast in the South, man. I listen to mad shit growing up.
Yeah.
No Limit, Cash Money, all that. I'm like a 90s nigga, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
80s baby, but I grew up in the 90s, so all of that music during that time was that inspired me. Wu-Tang, of course, you know what I mean? Like that. But yeah, most of the 90s, that golden era, that music to me, that's the shit that inspired me to do what I'm doing.
Now, I heard you say Dipset, of course. I heard you say Wu-Tang, of course. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about Wu-Tang in a minute, but when it comes to Dipset, because we just interviewed Jim Jones and Joel Santana. So with you growing up in Harlem, can you tell us the impact Dipset had?
Seeing all over the world was just like, that was already going on here. As far as the style, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was very influential, I feel like, to my childhood and me just coming up as a teenager. Mm-hmm. Especially the way they was dressing, the music, just the whole aura, the energy, seeing them niggas in the street, shit like that. Like, when you can see it on TV and then see it in real life, it inspire you a little more, you know what I'm saying? Knowing these niggas is from the hood, so definitely heavy influence on my upper while I was coming up.
For sure.
Before I was even rapping, I was playing ball, them niggas was influencing that, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And all in all, what would you say is your favorite thing about Harlem?
My favorite thing?
Yeah.
It's the energy, the attitude, the just Harlem, everything that come with it. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad. You know what I'm saying? I think back and be like, damn, this was my father's mother and father, like my grandparents, and I mean, like they was here in the 20s and the 30s and that. So that was a whole nother Harlem. Like, you know what I mean? So when I think of Harlem, I think of a lot of my eras before me. You know what I'm saying?
So you got family members that experienced the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah, my grandmother, my grandfather, they was here.
Right.
Yeah.
You came in the rap game 2012. But in 2016, you came in the game in 2010, I'm sorry. But in 2016, you were listed as a XXL freshman.
16, yeah.
So that was 6 years after.
Right.
When you received that recognition, did you feel like it was well-deserved or they was a little too late?
It was cool. Just, it was cool for me because I knew that.
And that was a hard class, by the way, that 2016 class.
Shouts to that whole class, man. But it was cool for me because I knew that it was putting me on a different platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like bucket list shit. I don't care who say they don't want to be on that shit. There's not no nigga rapping coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's a new artist that wouldn't like to be on that cover or be a part of one of the freshman lists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to be recognized like that. You know what I mean? So that was a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was able to lock in with meet people like Kodak, G Herbo, a lot of these people that I didn't really know like that before. Designer, all these niggas sat like that was a dope class.
Networking. Okay, so you make the freshman list, right? Because that was around the time that I started to hear you myself in Chicago. One of my favorite songs by Dave East is called Keisha. I could not believe this chick robbed me. I love storyline raps. Long live King Von. I used to DJ with Von. I love storyline raps.
Big fan of Von.
So, tell me the concept behind the Keisha record, man. Was that based on a true story?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhat. I'm like you. I'm a big fan of that of stories in hip hop because I feel like everybody can't do that. And my life, shit I go through, there's a million stories I could rap about. You know what I mean? So that was just one that I felt was going to wake niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was rapping from a different perspective. Like niggas ain't rapping about females robbing them. You know what I'm saying? Or catching them slipping while they sleep. So I just felt like that was a topic that niggas talk about, but hadn't been put on a record yet. You know what I'm saying? And shit, something like that has, you know, has happened in the shit around me. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that hard to really detail it and talk about it the way I did. So, like I said, I think a lot of things that we talk about as just as homies or just in the regular day-to-day, that be songs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we just don't put that shit out. So I just take a lot of my real life or shit I see and put it on a beat. That's really what Keisha was.
Yeah. Very movie-like, you know, just listen to it from beginning to the end. It got you on the edge the whole time, and you nodding your head and you want to know what's finna happen next. You know.
That's so, my favorite rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love shit like that. Yeah,
me too. And then Keisha Part 2, you know, she end up, you know, end up catching up with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Calmer.
but tell the viewers though how common is it when you know we got scandalous women in the hood, women lining guys up, stuff like that.
It's real. It's a real. I think if you think it ain't real, you bugging. It's real. You know what I'm saying? There's so much you gotta watch for. You gotta watch for police. You gotta watch for niggas, women. Like there's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we against everybody. You know what I mean? But definitely that's some real shit. You gotta keep your eyes open for that. No matter how pretty, no matter how put together they, you know what I mean? It's a lot that'll rock you right to sleep. Be on point for that.
So. And
that don't even just go for rappers. That go for anybody getting to some money. You know what I'm saying?
So nowadays, man, we see you on the big screen a lot. Shout out to the Wu-Tang saga going on, right? What's this? The 3rd season coming up?
Season 3, yeah.
So tell us about that experience, man, and how was the transition from being a rapper to an actor?
It was dope, honestly, but I really never stop rapping.
Right.
Throughout that process of me really jumping into the acting world, so I didn't really feel the trend, and I was playing a rapper in the show.
Role.
You know what I mean? So I never really felt like a serious transition from music to that, you know what I mean? Like, but it's another world. It's a different. It's a different set of sacrifice that you got to make. That is not what a rapper got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, rap come in my sleep. I wake up, get to the video. I mean, everything that come with rap is fun, basically. You know what I'm saying? But with that, it really felt like a job. You know what I mean? I had to be on set 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm getting makeup done for about an hour. Then I go back to the trailer. I'm sitting in the trailer. Maybe we might not start filming until maybe 3, 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And I've been there since 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? Then we may film till 11 p.m. and then do all that shit the next day. So it's definitely something that it took some getting used to for me. But then when I sit back and watch it, see how it turned out, see the reaction I get just from the people, it was worth every second. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I learned so much. And being able to be on set with RZA was like dope, with him directing. You know what I'm saying? Being able to talk with him, knowing who he is and shit like that, and being able to be on a set with him. But the cast was dope. It was fun.
Okay. And with you playing the Method Man role, how much did you have to study meth to really get into character?
Not that much. I grew up on meth, and that's always was one of my favorite rappers. One of my favorite rapper actors. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, we was just watching Belly, I think last night we was watching Belly. So like he's been somebody that I've always been inspired by, influenced by. Always knew his verses when his verse came up on the song. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that much. I had to go back and kind of like really peep how he moved, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And really kind of try to master that to the best of my ability. But I kind of already knew who Meth was. You know what I'm saying? I already was a fan of him. Right. So it made it a little easier. And I got a relationship with him in real life. So that really made it, I could call him and like that. You know what I'm saying? It made it easy.
With yourself being an established rapper, right? How important is it though for you to have other business going on in addition to, you know, your rap career?
Can't rap forever. You know what I'm saying? I try to make music that could live forever, but I know I can't personally rap forever. I don't want to rap forever. So with me, it's more about rap opened the door for so much for me, like to let me get into the acting, modeling, or just mad collabing with different brands that I would have probably never been able to sit at the table with. You know what I mean? So I think rap is a stepping stone to whatever else you had in your mind that you wanted to do. I wanted a store. I want to expand the store. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to act. I'm gonna do more acting. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into fashion. I'm gonna do fashion. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like rap just set that up for me. Right. You know what I mean? It like laid the groundwork, the blueprint for me to be able to tap into these other things that I want to do. And these other things can make me money, you know what I mean, while I'm not rapping. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And shifting gears just a little bit, right? Besides the rap, you know, there's nothing much more important than anything we're doing other than our family, you know. And we see you as a champion girl dad. Can you tell us how important fatherhood is for you?
It's more important than all this. I think it's the most important thing to me, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like now, that's what, everything I do is for that now. You know what I'm saying? Or every move I make, that is in the back of my mind. So I think it really matured me quicker than life did, just itself. I think being a dad and especially having little girls, they like, me and my pops talk about it. With boys, you could kind of be like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, whatever. Girls is different, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta become one with them, like, and understand their feelings and what they're going through and all of that. So it'll make you just look at life a little different. The moves you make, you know, I think out a little more now, being a father, you know what I'm saying? Because I know they love is genuine. It ain't about no Dave East or none of that. Like, they don't even, you know what I mean? Like, Kyrie is starting to understand I rap and who I am, like that. Right. But it ain't like that's what make them love. I mean, the love ain't there. It ain't just coming from that. Right. So it's so genuine. Where priceless. You can't even pay for that. And I can't put a dollar sign on it. You know what I mean? It excites me every day to wake up and get with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun. Like, I think being a dad is some fun. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's really fun. And I'm molding these little people. Right. How I want to mold them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost like
I see, like, you got a box on your hands.
You feel me? Like, I hear how the words I say, they say it back. You know what I mean? Right. Like, when I catch them talking, they be using my lingo and shit. I'm like, yo, yeah. So I know I'm their Superman, you know what I'm saying? I'm the superhero in the crib to them. So at the end of the day, what I do counts in a major way, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to make all of the best decisions I can make, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope, that's dope. What made your oldest take an interest into boxing?
Me? She ain't had no interest in boxing. I want, cause they pretty, man, you know what I'm saying? In this world, you step outside that door, you know, I need her to know how to protect herself. I mean, I'm not trying to turn her into the next Layla Ali or nothing like that. Right. But I want her to be able to, you know, if it ever came to that, it ain't gonna be what do I do? You know what I mean? I want her to be able to know this is how I protect myself. She's 6 years old, so I figure when she hit them ages, them teenage years, you know what I'm saying? She'll be a little more prepared than the average girl that she going to school with. Right. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Now, when I stepped into your place, I looked at all this great art you got on the wall. And I remember watching the podcast with you up against this wall, you know?
Over here?
Yeah. So I was like, I don't want to, you know, buy homie swag. I want to put him with, you know, with King Shooter behind him.
Hold him. My heart right here, man.
Man, tell us your craziest King Shooter story.
My craziest story with Shooter? Damn. So many stories, man. So many stories with him, man. I got stories before any Davey was happening, like before any fame. Yeah. And then I got from once it was lit, you know what I mean?
Well, what's one of your most favorite ones?
One of my favorite stories.
One of your most favorite memories.
Memories. It's crazy because it was like a good and a bad memory at the same time. It was July 4th. I forgot which year this was. We chilling. We on, where was we at? Roosevelt Island, Rich Block. Chilling, cookout, mad girls, mad niggas, we chilling. Fight pop off. Gun fall, gun go off, I get hit in the leg. Boom. I don't know I got hit though, I'm just bleeding. I didn't even know. I got like grazed on the side of my knee. Everybody scatter. We jump in the car, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now when we in the car, the police get behind us. It's me, shooter, 2 other people. Police get behind us. The shooter, he got it on him. You know what I'm saying? That was just him. He always had some type of protection on him. He's telling the nigga driving, yo, just speed up a little bit so I could jump out. I'm about to take these niggas on a chase, you feel me? Homie pull up a little bit, shooter jump out the car, take off running. I watch all the police go with him, you feel me? Me and my man in the back seat, we get out. Now, Roosevelt Island, you could walk across a bridge from Roosevelt Island and be in Queensbridge, right back and be in the projects, you know what I'm saying? But it's also a train that you can take to get over there as well. So we walk across the bridge, me and like, yo, something like I peep, like, damn, it really hit me. When we get back to the bridge, when we get back in the hood, shooter sitting on the bench, like this, bro.
They done beat y'all down.
Smoking, drinking. I'm like, yo, bro, how enough? Did you, like, I just seen you on a ill chase, nigga, like, man, it was 100 police chasing you. He said, bro, I tossed that. I seen a group of girls walking, and I just got with them. I put my arms around them, I strolled with them, walked in the train, and I got up out of it. I'm like, this nigga's like a... So, and there was so many little like that, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's one that stuck in my mind. Yeah. You know what I mean? For sure, for sure.
That was smooth.
that was a crazy July 4th.
Yeah. We heard you all featured on a lot of songs together. You know, what was the relationship like, the brotherhood like, the bond between you and King Shooter? Me and Shooter, every day, like, you know, you're everyday nigga. You know what I mean? You wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, before any of this fame, he come to my crib. I go to his crib when I wake up. You know what I'm saying? We was going 5-5 on blunts and splitting bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches and like that. Like, we come from that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to figure it out, figure out how we gonna get drunk, figure out how we gonna convince these we met in the city to come back to the projects. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a day-to-day thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different ups and downs, but we laughed through a lot of that. A lot of we laughed through. You know what I'm saying? So that was my heart, for real. That's what's up, man. Going back to your rap career, I want to touch on a hip hop legend that signed you, Nas, one of the hip hop gods, right?
Let's go, how you?
How big was that accomplishment?
That was incredible, man. That was life changing. That life never was the same after that, for me. You know what I'm saying? I can remember how life was before he said my name. You know what I mean? And I know how different it's been since. Yeah. So that just showed me the power, you know what I mean, a nigga got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm forever thankful. I tell him every time I see him, I'm forever in debt. You know what I'm saying? Because of course I had my going on and I already was starving for this shit. I wanted to get to it myself, but can't even pay for a cosign like that. And it was genuine, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bullshit behind it. It was solid, some stand-up, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it allowed me to put myself in position to do all these things I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So I salute him forever.
Are you all still under contract together, or you all part of it?
We're still Massacre.
Okay. And the relationship is still intact?
Was with him last night.
Really? Yeah. That's what's up, man. So shout out to Nas. Okay, now we got Dave East in the building, man. He is nicest. He one of the nicest MCs out of New York.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Great actor, you know, great dad, you know. Seems like a stand-up dude. You know, it's my first time meeting him, right? So what we want to know, we want to get your thoughts on a few things that's going on in the hip hop world nowadays.
Gangster, Los, let me see that bottle.
You see the Free Thugger shirt over there.
Yeah, my nigga, that's my dog.
the craziest rap news right now. What's your thoughts on the whole Young Thug situation?
Bunch of bull, man. To me, to be honest with you, I think once you jump in this lane of superstardom or fame or whatever they call it, but you really a regular person at heart. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you get judged in ways you shouldn't. You know what I mean? That you only get judged that way because of the fame you got. So I feel like a lot of times with these rappers, when these things be happening, the government, whoever's putting them in these positions is trying to make an example out of them. I think, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't my place to really speak on what's going on. My prayers up. I hope everything works out for them. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like you gotta know, once you got some fame behind you, they wanna make an example out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already looking at you like, you know what I mean? Like it's easy, or like whatever money we making was just given to us, or you know what I mean? And they'll always say rap ain't no real job. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no job. Like this is a job.
I heard some say rap is the most dangerous job. Would you agree to that? Besides
maybe like the military or if you in a war, I think. So we the only job that catch the hate and catch the energy we catch. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because we so accessible. Okay. You know what I mean? Like here and there you catch athletes out and about in clubs and like that, but you ain't seeing them in certain spots. Right. You ain't seeing no doctors in those spots. You know what I mean? You ain't seeing certain people in these spots, but rappers is gonna be there. Amongst people that's, you know what I mean? Envious, that, you know what I mean? Like, so I just feel rap is super dangerous because it's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get caught with a gun or trying to protect yourself and you go to jail. Get caught without it, you could be on a t-shirt, you know what I mean? So it's like, how do you find that balance? How do you find the balance as far as like how you being looked at, how you being perceived? Like you can't even change the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like already locked in. It is what it is. You gotta just abide by who you are in this society and try your best to stay out the way. Yeah. That's my you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely want to tell you congrats on your Grammy nomination.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's real big.
Thank you.
What exactly, what is the song? What's the song? Is it from the Godfather Harlem?
Nah, it's actually from Mary J. Blige, latest album, Good Morning Gorgeous.
Okay.
The record Rent Money. Okay. I'm on that record. Okay. So I think she got nominated for Album of the Year and R&B Album of the Year. So it's two.
Word. That's what's up.
Big shout out to Mary J. Blige for even featuring me and allowing me to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
One of the queens, right? Now tomorrow, or at least January 28th, this video will come out afterwards. But you got a new shoe that's dropping.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I did it for the hustlers, man. I did it for Shooter. You know what I'm saying? I did a classic late 80s, early 90s Dope Boy. You know what I mean? If you familiar with Deodoras and that brand, you know what I'm saying? Like it remind me of a certain era. Anytime I see a Deodora, I think of that brand and the tracksuits and the sneaker and shit like that. So for me to be able to collab with them and design my own sneaker, pick out the sneaker I wanted to do, choose the colorway, put my own little details on it, you know what I'm saying, and then have it exclusively drop at Foot Locker, somewhere I've been going all my life to get sneakers.
And don't forget your pops was narrating the commercial.
You know, get to that. But that's just the sneaker part, you know what I'm saying? Like that in itself is crazy. But then as far as the promotion of it, I was able to get my father and both my daughters in the commercial promoting the sneaker, you know what I mean? So I felt like that was something that I never did before. Yeah. I feel like that's something I don't see a lot of artists doing that. A lot of times when somebody dropping something, they the face of it, they gonna show you their face, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. I wasn't in the commercial or nothing like that, and I felt like it just was, you know, something that'll live forever like that. something my pops could sit back and look at. Something my daughters could grow up and see them when they was younger and be like, damn, I was in a commercial. You know what I mean? Like, so I just wanted to integrate my family as far as the promotion of the sneaker line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's dedicated to Shooter inside the soul.
Okay.
Got his name in there inside the sneaker like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's super dope, man. Shouts to Diodora, shouts to Foot Locker, man.
That's what's up. Definitely got a cop a pair. I want to ask, you know, going back to Harlem, you know, we know about a lot of the Harlem legends, but who are some upcoming artists out of Harlem that's making some noise right now?
Upcoming right now, it's a few, man. Quanio, Neek Bucks, Ray Moolah, Rich Rama. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. A whole lot. Jay Prezi. Trying to think. It's I don't want to leave nobody out. Niggas gonna be hitting me mad. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of them, man. Rich Relly and them. My niggas from Johnson, them niggas is fire. They really rap. Like they get on them same type of beats. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of niggas right. A lot of talent coming out of Harlem right now with a lot of different sounds. Like I wouldn't say two people really sound alike. You know what I mean? Talking Trigger is fire. Dub Aura, fire. Vado, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of niggas that new and old, but a lot of newer niggas that's laying down they own right now. Shooter. I'm trying to think. It's a lot.
Word.
Harlem got some niggas right now that's talking.
Word.
Bought a buck, you know what I'm saying? Reef, he talking, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch. Didda, a lot. It's a lot. I can't name the whole Harlem, but it's a lot of niggas, man.
One thing I noticed about yourself, man, throughout your rap career, you stayed away from the beef, from the drama, you know, all the unnecessary stuff.
Ain't no money there.
I was just gonna ask you, how do you keep your nose out of it? That was a great answer.
Ain't no money there. For what? What we beefing about? If I ain't grow up with you, if it ain't real smoke, what we beefing about? What you? What? I ain't mad at. If I ain't mad at you, it ain't beef.
You know, some artists feel like beef is what makes them some money.
Yeah. If I'm not. If I'm not angry with you, it's not no beef. Beef is when it's you know what I'm saying, I know what's up, you know what's up, like ain't really nothing to talk about. If you the only one that's mad, can't be beef. You just upset. You know what I mean? So I don't tap into no drama, no none of that. That ain't never been a thing that I wanted to even be associated with. Cause ain't no money there. And it gets you blackballed and banned, and you can't do this party now because y'all was fighting, or you can't go to this, or you get put out. I mean, I want to go get some money, man, and smile and kiss babies and shit, travel the world. I don't want to be. I could have just stayed in the hood and did that forever if that's what I would want to get to do. Like nobody gonna come get money to go backwards. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm never looking for that. Never shying away from it, but I'm never looking for it. It's not on my agenda, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about so much other besides the next man. It's hard to be for somebody, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you tell us the Dave East top 5 dead or alive?
Rap?
Yup.
Top 5 dead or alive. Lord. Alright. Biggie.
Big.
Nas. Hove. Pun.
Ooh.
That's 4.
I think I know the last one.
Styles P the Ghost.
Ooh, that's a hard 5.
SP.
The last 2 surprised me for sure.
SP.
With Big Pun and Styles P.
That's what I, you know,
Right.
that's my favorite.
So
I
look,
feel like my list switched from here to there. I throw other people in there, Kisses in there. You know what I mean? Cam is in there. It's just.
Today, that's how you feel.
That's that's how I'm feeling right now. That's my 5.
That's what's up, man. So to sum it up, man, it's been a nice time talking with you tonight. We out here in Harlem. You know, we came all the way from Chicago, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know,
that's love, for real.
But it's a couple things, you know, we like to make mandatory at the end of our interviews, man. First of all, we just like for you to leave a message to the youth, you know, some young men that's looking up to you, trying to find their way, you know.
Believe in yourself, man. You know what I mean? That's what I would say more than anything. Believe in yourself, and don't base your belief in yourself on other people. You know what I mean? Because it'll never work out how you want it. You'll be disappointed. You'll be let down. You gotta find some. You gotta believe in yourself. That's one. Two, I would say find something you're passionate in. You know what I mean? Like something that you really enjoy doing, not because it's trendy, not because you see people getting money from it. You know what I mean? You gotta find something that you really love doing, and then all of the accolades, whatever it is that you're looking for in life, may come with it. But you gotta have a passion for something, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know that you gotta put in hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and days and months and years, and you know what I mean? Yeah. And anything you trying to do to really become a success, and it's gonna be worth your while. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no overnight pop gone. You're gonna be able to make it a career. You gotta put some time into it. You know what I'm saying? Some real devoted time into whatever passion it is that you choose to be passionate about. But that's the two things I would try to get a youth. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, find a passion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And through both of those, you'll become confident. You know what I mean? I wasn't always confident, and you know what I'm saying? Like, once you got that belief in yourself, you're really passionate. Passion creates confidence to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you do it so much, you become confident in what you do every day. You know what I mean? So, believe in yourself, find that passion, that confidence will be there. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
That's a fact. Well, there you have it, man. This is a DJ UTV exclusive, live from the deli. Big Dave East.
My nigga, I appreciate you, baby.
Don Pablo.
Love, bro.
Shout out Word T Productions. Gang.
Gang.
DJ, you go crazy.